All right, guys, it's that time. Is it worth farming? Vacation Lane, aka Dead or Alive collab rerun. Never did I expect to say this ever again, because I didn't expect them to rerun an event to begin with. So, first time for everything, I guess. Anyways, this event here, is it worth farming? Now, I'm gonna say this right away. This event was back in 2020, I believe, or like towards the end of 2020. So it's been almost 3 years now, or 2.5 years, or something like that. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. So pretty outdated. Regardless though, let's jump right into it. So there's only 4 maps this time. If you guys don't know, collabs usually don't have in hard mode. This time we have SP1, 2, 3, 4 in the usual ESP. Same as the last one. The only difference this time around is that this EX has, or this event rerun has 2 EXs rather than 3, or 1, sorry. So we have this one right here. And that's pretty much it. It's the same event as it was 2.5 years ago, so everything is very outdated. That being said, is this event worth farming for? For the most part, it's a very basic map. I believe mobs here are generally very easy. I can double check for you guys, but I don't think the mobs here go up to be super high levels. SP4 goes up to about level mid to upper 70s. So it's a very easy map. This is definitely an event collab for basically all players. If you guys are struggling during this event, it shouldn't take too long to get into it. Just like do some SP1, SP2, SP3 farming, and eventually towards a couple days, you'll be in SP4 for very fast. So not a big problem at all. Anyways, though, for all players, this event is skippable unless you want to get gear skin boxes. There are a lot of gear skins in here, especially because this is a collab. It's not going to rerun. Maybe we'll rerun for a third time. Who knows? But there are some collab skins here. It's not going to come back for either a very long time or ever again. So keep that in mind. So if you guys do want to farm for gear skin, definitely is worth farming for. But in terms of new player stuff, all that stuff, Repus are the biggest thing here. These fighters they used to be very good at one point, but then like Corsairs came out, so they're not that great anymore. They have very lacking anti-air. They're pretty fast. I think the biggest reason that's why you want to use them is that they're generally was fast at one point, and they do like okay damage for fighters. But nowadays we have like Corsairs for anti-air. We have Havar planes from the Yorktown 2 event. AP rockets and PR4 works just fine as well too. There's a lot of fighters nowadays that does damage that makes this a Repu isn't as great anymore, but it's still okay to use for the most part if you guys do need fighters. There's just a lot more options nowadays that are much better, even though they are much more difficult to access. Corsairs are just much better than this. If you guys can get 2 or 3 Corsairs, then you don't need these at all. But if you guys want to grab them, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you guys. So SP4 is definitely what you want to go into. And for the most part, a lot of players can do this. About level 70 to 80 mobs here. So generally not too hard. Just toss some EXP packets onto your ships. Get to about maybe 85 to 90. And you'll just breeze through this map like it's no. Very. Also, I do think it has oil cap right here. So yeah, it does. There you guys go. Free EXP. Can't go wrong with it. Grind. Get some gear skins. And you guys are good to go. Very easy event. Now, in terms of supplies, I believe the shop this time around is much more different compared to back then. We have COG arrays now. We have this 15K ticket that lets you redeem pretty much any ship from the previous Dead or Alive collab. So none of the ships that we have right now with Luna and Tamaki, but the previous ones before this one. Getting all those. There are some new augments as well too. These are actually really cool. I actually want to try these out. I'll probably make videos about them. Not exactly sure who they go on, but they're all wait. Are they mostly food? They're okay. 2 are okay. Maybe they are food. Oh my god, I love food right now. So they are food related, so that's good. The usual stuff. Those all upgraded. Definitely, they're very good. So shop priorities, if it's your first time doing the Dead or Alive collab, I highly recommend, for the sake of you saving cubes and saving headache and all that jazz, you want to get this Venus exchange ticket. This will let you pick any ship that you're missing from the banner. So if you guys haven't pulled on the banner yet, basically if you want all the ships from this banner, you pull up until you got I would think there's like, how many ships are there? Like 8 right now, including the new ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 8. So you pull 7 out of 8 of them, or until you're satisfied, and then you use that last ticket to fill that last slot, and you save a lot of cubes and a lot of headache. Trust me, guys, much better this way. This is only if you haven't attended the first one. If you have attended the first one, then this ticket is pretty much useless to you if you have all the ships, because this ticket does not work for Luna or Tamaki. For me, I had to pull for those 2 ships because they are new. Therefore, this ticket right here is useless to me. But for most of you guys that haven't attended this event, this ticket is very good pickup. Highly recommend you guys go for this one first. After that, I will say the augments may be pretty nice. If you guys are locking ships right now, I think some of the Dead or Alive ships are all right. They're not like amazing, but they're all right. Pick these up as well too. They're limited, so always nice to have. Cog arrays, always important to grab. If you guys are lacking in PR, these go up to PR 5 rather than the PR 3 or whatever back then, so that's good. And then cog ships are always nice to grab. Augment stuff, you guys want to make some of those, and the usual essentials that you guys need, so forth. But for the most part, if you guys are new to this is the most important thing to grab here, so don't forget that. All right. And as for milestone rewards, go ahead and take a gander of that. Go ahead and check rewards. Depending on how much you guys want to farm, again, this is just basically farm for gear skins because the gear here isn't that great. I say you guys want to get, wow, there's more stuff here. You guys want to get a bare minimum of, ooh, wow, they have 10. Ooh, okay. How long is this event? About 2 weeks. Honestly, guys, I know I may be skeptical by saying this, but it is definitely worth farming 55k. 10 universal gold plates. I'm not even kidding you guys. It's very good. I saw this just now. I'm like, wow, I've been farming 12-1 this whole time. I should do this event now. Yeah, it's very good. Highly recommend doing that. If you guys can't farm this much though, you guys don't want to play this much because Kimo, I have a busy life, I have school, I have work. I can't play so much nowadays. Please don't let me grind 55k. Try to get 35k. If you guys can't do 35k, then 30k because you guys get cog chips here. If you guys don't need cog chips, you can bump it down even more, 22.5k. But for the most part though, I think 30k would be enough for most of you guys if you guys want to just casually grind it out. But if you guys can spare the time, you guys can just nitpick, just do a little bit more grinding every single day. Definitely worth going for the 55k. As an end game player that's like basically done with the game with nothing else left to do, one of the 2 things I want to end game, one being UR prints from gear research, are gold plates. I need a lot of gold plates. So I'm telling you guys that right now. Gold plates are very important. So if you guys can stretch it out, get to that 55k, and do it. All right. So that covers this event. Same thing, very easy event, same as last event, just a new EX mode, 2 new ships. The shop is different. Milestone rewards are great this time around, absolutely phenomenal. Gold plates, absolutely amazing, and new other stuff as well too. Otherwise, very solid event. I will go over the ships. Well, probably just the new ships. I don't know if I want to go over the actual ships though, but Collab Rerun. It's actually very interesting. Anyways, thank you guys for watching as always. Keep it up with the farming, and I'll see you guys in the next video.